to bring you something special. So welcome to week 19 of Wheel to Wheel Season 3. We are going to go through a few things with you right now. So let's get straight to it. We have a few things to go through. Obviously, we will show you here real quick the remaining races that are in this season. We are in Belgium today in week 19. Then we have Monaco next week, followed by Austria, Hungary, China and Imola. We will also bring you up to date with the constructors' standings, which we can see now. We see there now pretty much an unassailable lead by the Aston Martin, followed by Haas F1, and we have the AlphaTauri there in third position. The rest of the guys are probably underperforming at a level that they aren't used to, including those down near the bottom, except for maybe Red Bull and Williams, who have traditionally all season been just one driver, because there's been a lot of misses and literally Red Bull Mick is doing it on his own. Okay, let's get to the standings real quick, and we have some news as regards to standings. Let me see here. Let's see. Bring the standings driver up to here, and we bring them around, and then we bring down the We bring down the standings constructor behind that, and there we go. We'll grab that and drag it over. Ooh. Sorry, we have to bring down the schedule as well behind the driver. And there we are. Budge this week is on 235. Bernie Verne was knocked down 2 positions as a result of a penalty. As a result of a penalty, and Budge got promoted up to one position, gaining an extra 3 points, putting him now 30 points clear of both Mayo Man and Major Jam. So that is the top of the standings. We will leave them there for just a second. But folks, what we are going to do now is we are going to take you around what it is you should expect today in Belgium. So let's see. Here we go. And we're just going to wait till this to come back around, because this is now coming down and around by T12. We are going to be monitoring this for just a moment, and then you will see where we are going to begin on the first straight. Oi, oi, oi. This is going to be a fantastic race, folks. We are looking forward to it. Budge now, with 6 races remaining, is exactly 30 points ahead. Let's see what we got here. Okay, we're coming up to we are coming up to the final few turns here, and we will go around and we will see how it looks. So that's T16. Okay. Oi. Oi, oi, oi. So let's go on a quick tour of this track before we begin this race. And there we have it, T18 and 19 of the Belgian Grand Prix. Okay, that will bring us around onto the home straight, as we call it, the start-finish straight, and that will go down into turn 1, La Source. Forgive me, folks, if I mispronounce any of these names, but also this is my first time doing this kind of thing, so go easy on me for that. T1, all the way down to 77 miles per hour, or kph, I beg your pardon, as that is a tight right-hander, and that leads straight up into the known as Bruxelles or Rivage. I think that's right. Okay, and then we come round, and this is the turn of Liège, also known as No Name, and they then come up to after that to the Pouon double apex left-hander in turns T10 and T12, up to T12 there. Absolutely killer here. You want to stay away from the left-hand side of this track, because you touch the curb there and it's curtains. There is a long runoff on the right-hand side, so if you get into trouble, not too much chance. It's only when you hit the grass and go on to the left-hand side, you have probably a big chance of smashing the car up. But a lot of people losing it around there by touching the curb. We come down into the 160 kph T12 and T13, and this is the Fagnus chicane. And as you exit out of that, you head down towards T4, 14 Stavelot. And this is where it all starts to get a bit interesting. There's you have then curb Paul Ferret, and then that flies down, probably one of the fastest parts of the tracks, down into T17 Blanchiment. This is going to be an absolute brilliant overtaking zone for some of those really, really good drivers. And that is, as you see there, sorry, coming around T16 into the long part here, the very, very fast turn 17 of 325 of Blanchiment, full tilt through there for the most part, or for the brave, as they say. And then we come down into T18 and T19, which is known as chicane, previously known as bus stop in a prior configuration, but now just known as chicane. Folks, that is what we are going to witness today. The guys, the drivers, highly experienced. What will happen? Who knows? It's going to be interesting. Let's see where they all finish. And I hope you enjoyed that. That is what you should expect from it. That is what you should expect from us there in, what was I going to say? Where is my color controller? There we go. I don't like red. I don't like red. Blue, please. There we go. Thank you. Okay. Sorry, you guys can't see that. I can't. Oh, feck it. It's on. We just go like that, and then we go like that. This is a personal problem. Don't worry about me. Okay. There we go. So, we are going to see if the guys are ready for us. We will join the action live and see if I have the invite. Oh, that's the wrong one. No. Oi, oi, oi. Is everybody out there really looking forward to this? I sure am. I cannot see if I haven't got an invitation yet, I don't think. Oh, we do. Hold on. Jesus. Okay, there we go. That's my bad. Join. And that did not come up again on my phone. Interesting. Hoping for major crashes tonight. Excellent. Ryan, you would be a fan of the old the skull or the head taker Eau Rouge in the rain, right? This is your thing. We have 2 AI in tonight because we are missing a few people, but some of the bigger drivers all in tonight. We are only missing, as far as I know, Supreme Boyle, last week's pole sitter and winner. So, folks, let's join the action. I will put you on the screen. I've got so many mice here, and then there we go. We are good. Yeah, it will be interesting. There is a lot of people expecting to die up Radion and Eau Rouge, just like Herbert, unfortunately. The difference is, obviously, nobody will be really hurt, just the pride for losing it live. Okay, folks, I hope you enjoyed that. That was a bit of a different intro than we normally are used to, but it's a lovely track, this. Very hard to drive, highly frustrating, but I think the guys who drive on this actually love the challenge more than anything else. This is, I believe, the longest lap on the calendar. I don't think there are any longer laps than this one, which will be interesting. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Which will be interesting to see how many laps? I think it's 22 laps or thereabouts in the race tonight. But it means that if you have an accident early in the lap, you're in trouble. You're in trouble because you got to get a long way back to the pits. That is the offset of less laps, but obviously, who's that going out? That's Latifi, is it? We have the Williams of Latifi, and we have, yeah, it is Latifi. We won't be following him around. And we have the Mercedes of Lewis Hamilton, because Bernie Verne is also a driver not joining us tonight. Is a hero, still isn't fixed yet. Or he hasn't gotten his, I believe he hasn't got his setup right. Oh, Supreme Bio has made it. Excellent, excellent. That's Latifi. Lewis Hamilton's out. Do we have any guys? There's Shamrock on his return. We will follow him around as he comes up through Radion and down towards the Camel Straight. Beautiful, beautiful Williams there with the DRS open as he heads down and around towards Lacoons and into Malmedy. I can't say these words. They're Belgian and they're weird. I love Belgians, but the words are weird. As he comes down round through to that's T8 into T9, no name, or as it's known, Liege. Here we go, folks. So this is a good outlap. We have a lot of people out now. Major Jam is out. We have Welsh Wizard out. We have Mormick in the fastest car on track, the Red Bull. We have Why Not See, Supreme Bio, Angry Chameleon, Budge sitting in there. Probably going to do double laps on the mediums to see if he can set a good time. But it is Shamrock who is setting and the first time in this lap as he comes down and around Blanchimont. I say that very confidently and absolutely terrified at the same time. Okay, because I know I'm butchering it. Here we go, as he comes down and towards the first turnless source. I said that in a typical Irish way, and he takes that nicely, tipping the inside, and he is what the Haas there coming out of the pits, taking his time, knowing that a faster or a driver on the lap is coming, and this is the first attempt at speed up through Eau Rouge and Radion down at the Camel Straight, and he has that DRS wide open, as you can see there, as he heads down, and he is using everything he's got as he comes down into Lacoon and around through turns 6 and down into turns 7 and 8. Okay, big strong right-hander as he comes down towards No Name and into what is it we call this? This is the Puon double apex left-hander as we got. Stay away from the left. There's the one, there's the second one, and he comes around that nicely, not losing too much and not DNFing. Because that curve on the left side is absolutely savage when it comes to killing people, or spinning them anyway. And he comes down through turn 15 and 16, coming down, and he's lifting there a little bit as he goes, but he will be full tilt as he come down through Blanchimont and down into chicane. Nicholas TV set the first time, followed by Lewis Hamilton, 146. We would assume that these guys are going to be in the 144s. There he is, through T18, through T19, the final corner, and onto the pit straight. And he's coming up. What time will he set? He sets a 146.7, so not faster than Latifi, or sorry, than Lewis Hamilton. Chameleon is in sector 2. He is on a lap. We will follow him around. Chameleon was looking unlikely today. He is coming around, and is that somebody getting in the way of him there? And I don't know. But he comes down through, looks like coming around through Blanchimont now as he turns, goes down towards the old bus stop or chicane. T18, T19. More mixed. Major Jam with a 144. which is what we were expecting. Mormick on 146 faster than Lewis Hamilton, and 146.8 slower than Shamrock for Angry Chameleon. And there is, who's another one we're actually in a time there. Why not see 145? And we have just joined in with Supreme Boyle. Absolutely lightning quick last week, winning the race by more than 40 seconds. Here we go, in through round T19 onto the pit straight, and as he races, he gets the thing down. He's going to go 146 something, 146.3, puts him into 4th position. We have Wilfred Boney, who is going around slowly, and there we have Bunsey. He's coming around. He's going into the pits because he is not. We will follow on board with Welsh Wizard as he comes down towards No Name, or as we know it, Liege, and then as he heads straight down double left-hander, or double apex left-hander, Pouan. Stay away from that on the curb on the left. He's holding it nice and tight, but is he going full tilt? Probably not as much as he probably could have. Stays down around as he comes down through the Fangna chicane into T3, or sorry, Sector 3, I beg your pardon. He's 118 as he comes through Sector 2. Oy, oy, oy. Looks like blue skies, it sure does. We haven't had rain, that's for sure. As he comes down through Blanchimont at full tilt, braking all the way down to about 75 kilometres, down to 66 for the second turn, and in. Oh, and we have a Chameleon who is around. That's going to vastly affect his time on track. And Welsh Wizard 147. So the fast car of Lewis Hamilton in the Mercedes is causing some people. Wilfred Boney is not on a lap, we will say that. He is 100% ERS and he is DRS as well. So we will stay with Wilfred Boney because he is now on an outlap, or unless we have Mayo Man. We will follow Mayo Man and we come back to Wilfred Boney. Mayo Man is coming up through Eau Rouge into Radion. Absolutely brilliantly taken there, losing nothing, losing no time at all, and looking as sure as anything. Fresh tyres will be good there, but give them a few laps and we'll see how confident they are going through there as fast as they did, as he just did there. As we come around down into T6, down into towards T8. Wow. Okay. Okay. Into No Name and around, and Welsh Wizard doing good there. He is pulled over to let the faster driver through as he comes down towards Pouan. And we have green. We must have somebody going off there in order to let people go by because we have green flags again. And he comes down and he's going to hit this in full stride all the way up to 325 kilometers an hour, hopefully, through Blanchimont and down towards the really, really slow chicane, or bus stop. We call it bus stop. We'll stick with tradition. 75 kilometers about there, about 50s, that's about that right there, and then up to towards the finish line, and there is a 145 up at the second, and we weren't quick enough to get back to Welsh Wizard, who was set at 147. Who is out on the lap? We have Wilfred Boney. He is on lap. Oh, we didn't put on the detail for some reason. Fire. Wilfred Boney's gone 2 laps at 146. He's not going to do another one. Angry Chameleon just making his way back as he is out of fuel. And here we go. We will join Kaiser and see if he sets a lap this week, or is he going to do another one? And there it is. He's the first one to do it. We said it, folks. He has touched the left curb there. He has touched the left curb there in the double double apex left-hander of Pouan. He is the first victim of Pouan. Let's stick with Bunsey as he's on a fast lap now, and he comes up through and towards the Kennel Straight, Absolutely fantastic stuff. I don't like to see everything demonstrated that we tell you about, but that is one of the things that we knew could possibly happen. That is a killer of a curve. Stay well away from that, folks. Okay, we are with Bunsey, because Kaiser will be limping back to the pits now. As he comes down through No Name, towards Puan. Will he make the same mistake? Stay away from the left. Ooh, he went close. Here's the second apex, and he's another victim. God damn it, why aren't they listening to me? He spins it and gets control back, very good, but he is not going to keep that as a lap for sure. Absolutely extra. We will stay with current pole sitter Major Jam as he comes around. Wow, we're back-to-back people, Kaiser and Bunsey, not liking that left curve, not a tiny bit, and that was decidedly strange from Major Jam. That wasn't the quickest part of that sector that he could possibly have done. As he comes down towards Liege or No Name, and he takes that nicely, and he didn't. Oh, he nearly ran wide, a bit tentative there, I will say, not as good as I would have thought, considering he's in the only one in the 144s right now. He is still staying well away, and I think he's abandoned that lap. Let's go to Budge, the current champion and leader of this championship, as he comes down and around through Blanchimont and towards the bus stop. Oof. Full tilt. Not lifting up, 194 miles an hour, down to 50 miles an hour there, down a little bit more to about 45, and around onto the final straight, and he heads towards there. Where is he going to be? A 144.9, that puts him into second place above Mailman. Budge, the winner of the League of Ireland Tier 4 race in Belgium earlier this week, so he is ready to go. And ooh, why not, having a little dice. The curves around these chicanes are absolutely detrimental. He's after invalidating this lap, so he's not going to be going. Here's Mormick as he comes down through No Name. He missed the barrier, he did. Didn't mess it up. He knows well to stay away from that though. Left side of the track and not touch it. Absolutely carnage. This is Ryan gold right now. Seeing all these guys absolutely spin it, lose it, and have a lot of craziness going on. Brilliant stuff. Everybody's getting what they want. This as he comes through, he is 6/10 down as he comes through sector 2. 6/10 down will put him all the way up into third position. How will he do coming down through Blanchimont? One of the fastest cars as he comes down 193.4 miles per hour, 195, and he should slow all the way down to about 50 miles an hour for this turn. And he takes a little bit faster, but he tips there, and he goes around that one at about 48, down towards, he's a little slow coming out, but he gets a 145.1, and that does put him up in the third place, just behind Budge by about 2/10. Absolutely great lap there for Mormick. Budge is coming back around, and we have Blue Gunners in the pits, and Bunsey and Kaiser back on out laps. They know well to stay away from that curve there, that's for sure, after their incident, or do they? Or do they indeed? Supreme Bio set the 145.2 in fourth position. He is just getting back to the pits as he is getting out of the way of drivers coming through. Mr. Bowie, we're staying here this time. Oh, excuse me. Or is Angry Chameleon? Angry Chameleon is a long way ahead, so he's coming down through Puyon, staying well away from there, knows well to stay away from that curve. Probably has experienced that, as have I and many other drivers before. Here we go. As he comes down into the fast chicane, staying away from the inside curves is advisable here in most cases. The outside curves are normally alright on them, but the inside ones are absolute killer. As he comes down at full tilt, well, one full tilt, we say 190 there, lose about 5 kilometers on the Red Bull as he comes down through Blanchimont and down to about 50 miles an hour into the bus stop and around onto the final straight. He comes out there a bit quicker than Mormick, but he is not as quick. He does lift himself up into 9th position to begin this race. Shamrock, but we were on with Wilfred Boney, who is coming down through sector 3 or sector 2, and he's abandoned again because he is after invalidating that lap. We will jump in as Shamrock comes round. Shamrock back with us this week after a couple of weeks off. Absolutely brilliant to have you back, Shamrock, and he can pick up where he left off, which is pretty much right in the mix when it comes to wins. And there we have, I think that's Wilfred Boney, is it? Yeah, that's what we were on board with as he comes down to Blanchimont, and he's in there 191, 192, 193. So the Williams fast are coming through there. I think that may have been how fast maybe Chameleon was pushing down, and the Williams of Shamrock coming down over the line at an improved time of 146.2. Woo! There we go. Kaiser, Gunnar and Bunsey still to set a lap, and it looks like 136, 137. He is abandoning this lap, it looks like, because he is going too slow. Yeah, well, he's going to set a time. And we have a 152, that must have been invalidated by Bunsey. So them guys looking like they might not set it. Oh well, Bunsey might have invalidated, but he's after building up all the ERS again. So we'll follow Bunsey and see if he can set a time. We might have the glitch with regard to the clock, so there might be a little bit more time on it, and people will be heading out for their lap 2. Let's see. Bunsey comes down through the Camel Straight as he heads down towards Lehum and in and around towards Malmedy. And he is invalidated, so that is the end of his lap. Mormick is done. We have Budge in an out lap, so I'm assuming Why Not is after jumping, after setting a 145 flat, jumping Mormick, pushing, and Mormick is on the, look at Mormick on the 3 lap hold soft. That is clinical around here, because we may have rain, because the last time that this guy done this, he done 6 laps on them. He's only about 1/10 down as he comes through sector 1 into sector 2 into Malmedy, and he's invalidated, so that's the end of his lap there. He will not set another time. So he must think there's Mayo Man as he's on the out lap, and Budge is closest. Where is Hardy? And there's everybody now. Major Jam is happy enough that nobody's going to get 144.4, so he's not coming back out. Let's see how Budge handles this. He lifts a little bit, just a little bit, and he heads down the Camel Straight towards Lacoon. Full 200 miles an hour, 202 miles per hour maxed out there as he comes down the round, down to 5th, and accelerates up and through into Malmedy, up into 6th, down into the big, strong right-hander curve towards No Name in turn 9. And we have Kaiser, who has set a time 150, and that's not exactly competitive, it's just that he actually set a time. Budge doesn't want to hit that there. He nearly did, but he goes close to the apex in both scenarios. And that is obviously there. Shamrock heading back as well. He is done with this, so I think Budge and maybe Mayo Man might be the last to set a time in this qualifying, and we are into the final times here. So Budge coming through sector 3 down towards Blanchimont, and he is hitting the full. Look, he's getting up to 193. He's there 192, 193 as he brakes hard, coming up at the 50-yard line, hitting the apex on the left and the right, coming around and out of that turn. And what is he going to set? Is he going to challenge 144.5 in second? He misses Major Jam by 1/10. So Major Jam, he was confident, but and Mayo Man gets himself and jumps Mormick into 4th. But Mick still up there in 5th place. Oi, 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 oi. Wow, fantastic stuff. So that is the end of qualifying. Shamrock is into the pits, and that will be the end of qualifying, folks. So running through the standings, we have Major Jam in first. There is his 11th pole of this season out of 19. Budge in second. Why Not See? Mayo Man in fourth. Mick in fifth. Supreme Bio in 6th, Angry Comedian up to 7th, Shamrock in 8th, a bit slow by his standards I would have said, maybe just getting used to being back after this, Wilfred Boney in 9th, Lewis Hamilton in 10th, Welsh Wizard in 11th, Blue Gunner in 12th, Nicholas Latifi in 13th, and Kaiser Gunner in 14th, with Bunsey in 15th position, not setting a time. Kaiser at the back of the grid again, because this dude loves back of the grid to front of the grid. That is quali, folks. That is quali. Budge using all of his soft tyres there, all 3 sets. As that brings it. There we go, folks. That is qualification. We had a stark reminder on 2 occasions of Puan as you hit that left curve there. But folks, do not think that is the most dangerous place on this track, especially if it is raining like it is now. We are crossing it off. Where is my pen, folks? Damn it, we need a pen. There it is. There it is. We are crossing off a Euro delusional. We have had a second wet race in Europe. Belgium strikes again. Oh, Ryan is rubbing his hands together now. Woohoo! We got the hint because last week Mormick went well long on those tyres, and we got the impression that something was up, and it was, because it was raining in Brazil. And folks, it is raining in Belgium. As a matter of fact, it is lashing in Belgium, and that is going to make for carnage on Eau Rouge. Woohoo! There we go, folks. This is going to be brilliant. I have to say, I am, and I'm not looking forward to this. We have a wet race in Belgium. Oh, Mother Divine Christ, this is going to be crazy. It's time for 0, folks. It is time for 0. That is, I think that calls for a 0, Ryan. What do you reckon? What do you reckon, Ryan? This I think is, when you get news like this, you should definitely have a 0. Oi, oi, oi. This broadcast was brought to you by Coke Zero. No, it wasn't. I don't get paid by anybody because that's not fair. Anyway, here we go. Let's do it, folks. We are going to, I'm decidedly nervous. Really decidedly nervous. I'm not going to lie. Because this could be over quicker than you think. And here we go, folks. We are going to go on the formation lap. It will be Major Jam leading us around again for the 11th time this season. Absolutely stellar performances from him in quali all year. We're going to leave it on position change for the start of the race so that we can see how people are affected. Lewis Hamilton getting up into 10th, out qualifying 4 wheel-to-wheel drivers, 2 of which had some serious issues. Whoa, folks. Bit wobbly there, look at this. Definitely time. I definitely think you should. I thank you, I appreciate the support for the 0. Cheers, folks. This is going to be interesting. Here we go. Mormick is after being hit by Supreme Bio, it looks like. They are back on the starting line and their tyres will be cold. It won't pretty much matter because it's going to be crazy anyway. But that is an indication, folks, of what this race is going to be like. We already have somebody disqualified. That's the first disqualification on the formation lap in a long time. Budge is the wet commander here. Oh no, this Mormick is normally excellent in the wet, but I imagine Budge is going to be clinical around here. I think Major Jam is the faster driver by far, but is he the faster driver in the wet? He is the faster driver, but he will not be able to get down on the throttle as early out in the corner. He'll have to brake earlier, and he'll have to get off. He will have to be gentle putting the throttle down as he comes out of corners. Oi, 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 oi. Here we go. Guys warming up the wheels as they come down through and around to Blanchiment. And then we will see where this all leads us during the race. There we go. Budge holding back a little bit but staying within his 10 car lengths. Guys are very neat coming down there for sure. We have a Aston Martin 2.4 it looks like. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We have people all over the damn place. Shamrock, Welsh Wizard, everybody getting crazy up in there. I think somebody fell behind and then tried to catch up and absolutely lost it. There's going to be some penalties, folks. Maybe even a disqualification from quali next week. And here we go. And we have lights out and we are away in Belgium. And who's fastest out? Major Jam is. Oh, and that's a great start by the other Alpha Tauri of Why Not See. He is fond of a bit of rain too. But will he make it stick? We have an Alpha Tauri 1-2. And we have Wilfred Boney all the way back down. Budge losing one position. Everybody pretty much as you are. But the Major Jam is after going well wide as they come up through and towards the Kemmel Straight. Oh my God. That was crazy. Oh, Mormick overshooting the braking point and he's put it into the wall and he's lost his wing. He is normally particularly good in the wet, but that is Mormick out of this race until he gets back and puts a new wing on. That is critical, but it won't be the last time something like that happens in this race. I can guarantee that. Here we go, Budge still in. And we're back racing again. We have a VSC on lap 1. That is how this is going to be, folks. Oh, do stay away from that inside curve. This is, whatever about the dry, it will be lethal in the wet. I don't think you'll have much to say about where you end up in that regard. We are on board here with Budge. Let's change into the overview. It is absolutely lashing raining. And we have Major Jam who is leading Why Not See. It's a Alpha Tauri 1-2. This is Why Not. This is a great start by Why Not, getting up there into second position and jumping Budge. And we are having as you were pretty much by everybody. Only the majority of people up 1 or 2 because of those 2 incidents early on, Wilfred Boney and Mormick. And we have Budge coming around here on the back of Why Not See. Everybody really tentative around there. Major Jam obviously second past lap at 2:05. 21 seconds slower than his quali time. That is the difference between dry and wet, folks, in the same car. Oh, a bit squirrely there by what's Why Not See. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at the control. And, oh, everybody's tentative going up there. Budge held on to the back of Why Not See. We won't get DRS because of the rain. Hopefully that clears up a bit later and we see rain or racing like we did at the end of the other at the end of Brazil last week in week 18. Mayo Man. So we have a 1-2 Alpha Tauri, but a 3-4 Aston Martin. And this race, folks, is not over, not by a long stretch. We are going to have a lot of things happening here during this race. Let me see. Chameleon is up one because Mormick is well back down the order after that problem in Lahoon as he came down through the Kemmel after the Kemmel Straight. Supreme Boyle holding on to the back of Mormick. It's scary, we're getting a jockey back, he's that close. All over his gearbox. Everybody is really tentative, leaving a little bit of room in front of them for that braking distance that they may not judge correctly. Major Jam is now behind Why Not See. He must have lost that and absolutely missed that, folks. But there we go. Why Not See now leading this race. Major Jam probably having some we did see him run wide early on. Budge not hitting the apex on the right hand side like he does in quali. That'll let you know that the braking is difficult. Why Not See increasing his time there, or setting past the lap by about 3 seconds. But still a lot faster. Kaiser Gunner, what's he like? Oh, and we have a spinner, I think. Blue Gunner lost it a bit there. He is dropped. Oh no, sorry, Shamrock, I beg your pardon. Shamrock, who's now all over. Oh, that's not a good idea in this rain. Oh, Hamilton, what is he doing? Oh, and the overspeed from coming up through the Kemmel Straight. Look at this, double stack here. Supreme Boyle, Blue Gunner, and Shamrock, and Lewis Hamilton. Supreme Boyle gets a 3-second penalty. He is back to his penalty ways. Oh, look at this. Hamilton is neck and neck with Shamrock as they come down and around through the hard right-hand turn down towards No Name. Oh, where the hell is that Hamilton? What in the name of God was that? And that is Nicholas Latifi has DNF'd in this race, and we have a sector 1. Is that going to be a VSC? Oh, don't hit there. For fuck's sake. We are not going to have a safety car, despite the fact that we're in the rain, and despite the fact that there's somebody DNF on track. Okay, Hamilton and having a right old ding-dong battle with the Shamrock here. And we will join the front here again, where it is as you were, since we saw Why Not See overtaking Major Jam, and he has now put out a 2.5 second lead there. He is good in the wet. He is an experienced driver and he likes this track. Look at this, folks, as they come down and around through. They're not hitting the same speed at all the way down to 40 miles an hour. A lot slower than normal. Why Not See now taking a further 2 seconds off his pass, or off the fast lap previously owned by Kaiser Gunn. Let's see how the guys in the midfield are doing. We have Supreme Bio who's down 1 to Blue Gunner. Blue Gunner going well wide, and you want to be careful coming back on there. That is well done by Supreme Bio, and Blue Gunner not to cause an incident there. Let's see how this looks as it goes up through Eau Rouge and into Radion. Oh, it is tentative, folks. It is real tentative. And Budge is still down. Mayo Man settled there in 4th position. He is 1 second behind, but 1 second ahead of Chameleon. Chameleon up 2 after overtaking Supreme Bio there, and obviously Mormick as well, who is now at the back of this pack. He will get a chance. I feel he will get a chance to catch up later in this race. I can't imagine that this is going to go with no incident for the rest of this race. Blue Gunner. Woof. Blue Gunner. Will we see somebody hit the curb? No, everybody's going well wide because of the rain. The rain may be the saving grace around there through Puyon or whatever the hell it is. Budge, very slow there. Major Jam falling out to outside 3 seconds from Why Not See, who is loving things, loving life as it is right now. He would say, lads, take it easy around this track, because honestly, I think I got this. And I don't want the safety car. Safety cars don't help me right now. I'm just going to go to the end of this race and win comfortably. We have seen before, Why Not See improving again on his fast lap. We have seen before. Oh, here we go. Mailman gets Budge. Oh, and he taps the back there. Oh my goodness me. Mailman now, and both Mailman and Major Jam ahead of Budge, who are right behind them in this championship. But Major Jam needs wins. Oh folks, will we get to the end of this race? Will we get to the end of this race and see team orders happen? Oh, it's all juicy now, folks, because Major Jam could take the win, but everybody's racing for themselves. At the end of the day, they do want to get their wins in and stuff like that, and this could be Why Not's chance. But he could give an extra 7 points to his rival, or to his teammate against his rivals. Oh, folks, this just got juicy. Budge in fourth. We will join the front and see how Major Jam is doing as he comes down through Fuyong, through the series of S's here into sector 3. Woo, folks! Oh, Major Jam is very tentative around these corners, and that is the difference between wet with the softs and dry, or sorry, dry with the softs and wet with the inters. That's all I'm saying, folks. Budge, we have lost the times because we are in that bit of a glitch again, it looks like. Blue Gunner up 5 positions from 12th. The low riding midfielders. Here we go. Shamrock all over the back of Blue Gunner. And it looks like, folks, until they go by these, by the race, or until they go by the line, we won't get those times back. So the Mailman with the fastest lap there, he's pushing on, and up to third now on the podium. Fantastic stuff. Budge getting the podium last week by, Budge getting the podium last week by way of penalty on Byrne. So that increased his lead last week by 3, and he looks like, if this is to go anything to go by, it looks like he's going to need every bit of those extra points coming to the end of the season. Absolutely fantastic. Decided lack of Eau Rouge casualties right now, that's all I'm saying. But I think they know to be tentative, because that's kind of where it's at. Now Budge is still falling back down the route. We have a close battle with Blue Gunner here. We have the switch back. Mormick now setting fastest laps at the back of the grid. He's catching up, and there we go. Look at that. That is, now we come down towards him. Oh, and he gets on the throttle a bit too early. Oh, but look at this. Oh, it's swapping back and forward. This is an epic battle. Oh, he doesn't want to be that close. He's on the wrong side of the track. Oh, and it's given up by Blue Gunner. Blue Gunner's going to get the better exit. Hamilton now going, oh, look at that. Shooting up. Oh, he has to back out of it. He didn't want to hit that too close. Down through, they are side by side through this sector. And there's Hamilton, who's given Blue Gunner a run. Look at this. AI in the points, folks. Oh, look at that. We have the Williams using the ERS coming down towards Blanchimont. Absolutely everything. Let's see if Blue Gunner is... Look at this. Yes, they are. Both of them using it on that sector. He's lifted up now, and he'll come all the way down. And how will they attack this? Oh, nearly missing the braking point there, but just stopping in time. Absolutely epic battle here in the middle. And that's a great exit. Blue Gunner getting caught there, and he's going to be caught by Hamilton. Hamilton absolutely pressurizing the back of Blue Gunner, and that will help the likes of Shamrock to get away as he does extend past a second. But look at this, Blue Gunner is lost his spot to Hamilton as well. And Kaiser Gunner from the back, folks. He is in the points, and he is heading there. Blue Gunner is all over the place. He's hitting the grass. He is coming down the Kemmel straight, and he can't even stay straight on that. Woo! Absolutely crazy stuff. Here we go. Where are we at? We are coming down through sector 2. We are coming around the big, strong right-hander. Kaiser Gunner dropping back a little bit from and Supreme Boyo and Wilfred Boney going at it back here. And with Supreme Boyo, is he going to make that stick? He sure has. True No Name and Welsh Wizard running well wide. The guys in the middle are up a lot of spots. Supreme Boyo only making one of those spots back up. But all the guys in the middle sector are in the middle of this are all positive on their position gains. Because we've had some people who are in those positions who have lost it. We have a sector 2 loss, and that is Kaiser Gunner losing it wide. What happened there? He's after giving that spot to Supreme Boyo. He is going to lose all the spots pretty much all the way back to 12th. Oh my, so that was a harsh sector for him. These guys are going to be looking at these after 8 laps. They're probably going to be looking to come in. These would be like softs, I believe. Angry Chameleon setting fast lap. First man into 158 as they come down and around. He is all over the back of Budge, and Budge gets an excellent exit there, and he's going to be all over the back of Mailman and extends a bit of a lead on Angry Chameleon through the first turn of the sport as they come up. Oh, they lift. They're well lifted now, folks. They're not hitting that at full at all. They are nervous. You may hit that full on probably with sauce in the drive. But folks, it is still raining halfway, almost as we approach what we're now. We're about 30% through this, 40% through this race, and we are already still raining, and the track is still really wet. We might get only a few laps at the end if it stops raining at all. Chameleon now back onto the back of Budge. When will we see those first pit stops? Oi. I think Ryan is saying, I got everything I wanted and I'm getting nothing of what I wanted. As we look up, and there is Shamrock as he is falling quite a bit back from Chameleon as a result of that battle that he was having with Lewis Hamilton, Blue Gunner and all them in the mid-pack. Bunsey up to 9th from last. That is a great recovery drive so far for him. Can he make it work, and can he go longer? Lewis Hamilton all over the back. Major Jam now can't even see Why Not See, as he is now 6 seconds ahead, and he is having trouble because Mailman is now all over the back of him, and he's going into bus stop with he's going to get a great. There's Why Not See improving on Chameleon's time, 158.7, and that's a great exit from Mailman. He's going to go down into. He's going to take the wide angle down at a wide turn into there. Oh, and yeah, he's going to get the better exit because remember the AlphaTauri is faster, but Major Jam is not happy with this track at all. And that is Mailman coming up through there. Brilliant taking there of Eau Rouge and Radium, and coming down through the Kemmel Straight, and Major Jam all over the back of him again, defending the inside. Is he defending? He's trying to break. Certainly. Oh, look at that. Budge giving it a look on the inside of Major Jam, but backs out. And there's Chameleon joining the party right back there in 5th. All over the back. This is a tight sector here. Or a tight amount of between these cars. Less than a second between them. Great battling in the rain. And they are so close at this stage. They are so likely to cause an accident or something bad to happen. Here we go down as we go through Pouhon with Budge, Chameleon all over the back of Budge, and he is defending the inside Budge. Oh, and Chameleon, he thought about it. He has the inside line as he goes through the second part of this. Oh, he's after tapping Budge there, but he is after making it stick. And Budge losing his 3rd position in this race. Chameleon up 3. Budge not enjoying this part of the race at all. I thought he would have been better in this for sure. Major Jam and Mayo. Mayo is now extended out. And why not see? Alone in this race he is. Absolutely alone in this race. He's 9 laps in and he's going, lads, 7 seconds. Handy. Easy one. Guys aren't even crossing the line as he goes down towards this one. Absolutely crazy how quick he is in this track under this time. We do have Blue Gunner, Supreme Bio and Welsh Wizard with the first of the penalties. And we will join Budge as he doesn't seem to be he only seems to be hanging on to the people, and then when he makes a mistake loses spot. So he's not gaining any spots when somebody else is making a mistake. He seems to make 1 or 2 mistakes and then causes him to Blue Gunner into the pit there for the first of pitters for natural pitting, looks like. Unless Supreme Boyle went in, but I think he again had a bit of an incident or was on a different strategy. Okay. Both Shamrock and Lewis Hamilton having a bit of a battle there. Budge, they are closing in on Budge because Budge is not as quick as he would like to be. Major Jam in 3rd position. He's wanting wins, and now we are in an interesting position. Why not can't give Major Jam the extra spot without giving Mailman the win? So both of 2nd position, 205 points, 30 points behind Budge, are on a podium, 2nd and 3rd. But why not see commanding this race all the way at the front as he comes down and around towards the final sector 3 and down towards Blanchimont, turn 17. There we go, flat out, still flat out, yes. 180, 190, 191 he got up to, he lifted up a bit there as he was starting to lose it. Mayo Man with his penalty there, that is clinical at this stage. He will lose positions for sure. He is though, well, for sure I'd say, but Major Jam cannot stay with him. Major Jam is 2.8 seconds, so that 3 seconds may mean not, maybe for not. Budge has gone into the pit. He is the first of the leaders to go into the pit. Shamrock goes into the pit. Lewis Hamilton goes into the pit. Bunsey goes into the pit, and we are having a major amount of guys going into the pit now. This is the first major amount of pit stops. Do we have any double stackers? Don't see them. But Budge is out, and folks, I want to tell you here, the undercut. Oh, we're going on to the mediums. We are on the mediums. Oh, folks, we are. Oh my! It is still drizzling out there, but Budge is taking a chance, and he's lifting all the way up in the mediums. Is it medium weather? I still see wet rain. Wow! Let's see where we are at with the tyres. Everybody except Lewis Hamilton going on to the mediums in there. And folks, if this is good, Budge may be absolutely after pulling off a masterstroke here, because everybody else will be a lot slower than him. He is 19 seconds, provided nobody loses it and there's no benefit of a safety car for those guys. He is making up big time. Let's watch the clock here as Budge comes around. 18 seconds. He's after making up 2 seconds or more already through the first 2 sectors. He is going to be the lead. Well, he's going to be close to the lead on this. Well, he might get up. He might jump Chameleon and Major Jam because of that undercut. That may have been. He is down to 17 seconds. He is. Whoa! And there's Lewis Hamilton on the softs. Oof, that was rough. Oh my. So Budge is now in 17.7 seconds, 17.5, 16.4, sorry, 17.4. So those guys are going into the pit now for the first time, but he's coming down at full tilt towards Hamilton here. But Hamilton will stop again before the end, no doubt. But look at this. Oh, where are those guys going to come out? I think why not see, and Mailman is on the soft. Major Jam has gone around without kid. Oh no, he's not. I beg your pardon, my God, he had the double stack, I'd say. Oh my. I think Lewis Hamilton and Budge have jumped Chameleon and... Oh my! Oh, that is crazy, and he has caught up a ton of time on Mailman. So, oh, Shamrock, Major Jam is even being passed by Shamrock. Why not see gets 3 seconds? Oh my! Oh, this is crazy. And it looks like Lewis Hamilton and Mailman may have to stop again. Budge may be beating his rivals again in this one. Absolute masterstroke with 10 laps left in this race. Oh my God. And folks, it's only just stopped raining. Ooh. Oh, folks, look at this. Momic going fastest lap on a 152. He's on there. Buzz is DNF. Where we have... Oh, will everything back up now? Oh my God, no! What the hell? No fucking... Excuse my language. No safety car or VSC again. No, Lewis Hamilton, Mailman all over the back of Why Not See. And those two guys have penalties. So Budge now is within... Ooh, he's close. Let's see if he's close. The leader. So he is 3.4 seconds behind the leader. So he will jump Mailman because of that penalty. And that master's class of masterstroke of actually undercutting the guys on the lap before, the other guys going that extra lap and losing a ton of time to Budge. Lewis Hamilton, fast lap 149. We are seeing the times tumble for the remaining 10 laps of this race. Budge into turn 1, leading Shamrock. Oh my, this is juicy now. Oh, and we have it! We have it! 3-second time penalty for Shamrock, and he doesn't get DNF, but he loses it. Virtual safety car. Virtual safety car. Now that is okay because that will keep things as they are. Oh, folks. Woohoo! And now Budge is within 3 seconds. Oh no, he's not, because Mailman has dropped out. But here we go. Now we just don't want to see any. That is Shamrock way back. Major Jam now all over the back of Budge, or within all over the back of Budge. That is the biggest battle now, because these guys are there. And then obviously we have Mailman. Mailman may be the victim. Maybe a victim of he may be a victim of his penalty. Everybody now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people with penalties now. Race control, DRS is enabled. Oh, and that is Major Jam going wide again there. We've seen him go wide in a couple of turns. He hasn't got the feel for this track yet. Budge now on the mediums. Will the softs go to the end? They may very well do, but they will not be the better tyre by the end of this race, that's for sure. So Budge is looking to stay ahead now, and then looking to extend his advantage at the end of this race. Now Budge, we are back racing, and everybody is good to go. Have we had any penalties? No, just Supreme Boyo, all the usual guys that had them before, so nothing different there. Okay, Hamilton and Major Jam is outside the DRS, so he's not going to get the help that he needs that early on. Budge is all over the back of, or Lewis is all over the back of Mailman. He's causing well too many problems. AI on a podium right now, folks. He may stop again. I think the AI will stop again. Supreme Boyo with another penalty. He is now leading this with 9 seconds in penalties early on. Mailman going wide. Budge coming good in the latter part of this race. We are on lap 14. 9 laps, 8.5 laps to go in this race. Major Jam runs well wide. Blue Gunner with a penalty now. So Budge looking like he has secured at least 4th in this regard. But if it goes well, we will see Lewis jump to 2nd and Budge jump to 3rd. Supreme Boyo has been passed by Angry Chameleon on the softs. Chameleon is going to enjoy the softs at the moment, but he's not going to enjoy them at the end of this race when he is looking to try and keep up with those medium runners. Major jam all over the back of Budge. He needs to make, we have major jam on mediums. Yeah, sorry, it's Angus Medium that's on top. I beg your pardon. He is now in his element because, why not see Mailman fast lap, 148 flat. Budge getting a great exit out of turn 19 in bus stop, and he is going into the source. And another great, he's great at getting in and getting out. Budge. This is where Jam needs to stay up with him. The thing is now that Jam is going to have all of the advantage. Budge using up a lot of ERS to stay ahead of him. But this is a huge area. This is where you might see, for the first time, you might see how powerful that the ERS and the DRS is along there. He is after closing right up on him. Angry Comedian now overtaken by Supreme Bio once again. Oh, Budge coming down around behind Lewis Hamilton. He's 1.7 seconds there behind. Lewis Hamilton losing a lot of time on Mailman as they come down through No Name. Budge will want to get in for defence. Budge will want to get into the DRS zone, or the DRS, the 1 second mark of Lewis Hamilton, so he can defend against Major Jam. Major Jam is flying now. He likes this speed. He likes the way things are right now. Will Budge still jump? No, he won't. He is more than 4 seconds behind. Shamrock with another penalty. Oh, and Major Jam goes well wide and loses the turn. He loses something there. He's after with Squirrely going in there. He said that those curves are not good as he comes down towards Le Blanchiment and down at the bus stop. Budge is good at the corners and getting away from them. Major Jam is a lot faster in a straight line, I can see him. And he has got the DRS here again. And Budge is doing everything he can to fight here. He isn't using too much. He's out there building up some of that ERS. He isn't defending all of the time, and he gets out of there quite good. He will use it coming up to Eau Rouge and Radion again after he gets through Radion. He's not using it now. He's again using it again. He's defending the inside. And look at Major Jam, absolutely. There we go, folks. That is the difference when you have the DRS on that long straight and the ERS. He also has the faster tyres. Now, Major Jam, will he beat Budge needs to keep up with him in order to make this difficult for him, because he is going to be able to put on pressure if he stays within that DRS zone. But he is already 7/10 down through sector 2. But there we go. He might get a good exit here. He is, and Major Jam is running well wide, but just managing to carry that speed through those corners regardless. Budge will get him, I think, get a little bit closer as they come down into bus stop and those tighter turns, but he doesn't want to lose too much. And Major Jam already lashing into that time of Lewis Hamilton. He may more make with a 3 second, but he may have the DRS to defend with as they approach that. And Budge is coming down round. He just does not have the speed to keep up with him. And Major Jam is within the DRS of that is the Mercedes of Lewis Hamilton. Mailman is up into first position. What is going on? Lewis Hamilton, I figured he would stop again because of the way things were going, but Angry Comedian open to 6th. This is interesting now, because now we're in a situation where and Budge is not in the DRS zone. Oh, Supreme Bio is safety car. It is safety car time. Oh, we are backed up and this race is on for the final 5 laps of this race. We will have maybe 2, possibly 3 laps of racing at the end of this. And are people going to go in? I don't know. I think, it's difficult to say. Oh, folks, This is all the people with penalties. That's why not a mailman. Major Jam is now favourite to win this race. Woo! Juicy! Woohoo! This is brilliant. Fantastic. Oh my, folks. Oh my, oh my. Supreme Bio DNFs. Oh my, oh my. And that will bring everybody, that will bunch everybody right up. Where is Mailman? Mailman is coming down through Blanchiment and Mormick. Yeah, so Mormick is in lap. He will get to catch all that 140 back up, and he's on a nice new set of softs too. So long as he doesn't have damage, he's back in this race. As is Shamrock on those new softs. As is Lewis Hamilton on those new softs. He's going to give Welsh Wizard, Kaiser Gunner and Blue Gunner a hell of a time. Oh, and there we go. Blue Gunner in. Blue Gunner in. He's going in for softs. He figures he will be vulnerable, and nobody at the front giving up the track position. Mailman and Why Not See might have been all right to do it. To be fair, because Why Not Mailman's on 5-lap all softs. And honestly, at this stage, what we could have is a situation where they should have gone in because they have a 3-second time penalty anyway. It just means that they are going to have to extend themselves a lot further up there, but they're not going to do it on fresh tyres. We have Hamilton, Blue Gunner, Wilfred Boney, Shamrock all on fresh soft, Mormick on relatively new softs. So all them guys at the back are going to be pushing the likes of Welsh Wizard, Kaiser Gunner and all them up ahead. So now, where are we, folks? We have everybody to catch up. We will do at least one more lap under safety car. Mailman leading us around. Oh, folks, we didn't have the demolition derby on Eau Rouge that we thought we would have. But did it get Supreme Bio? I don't know where Supreme Bio went off, but he is out of this race, as well as Bunsey. We are on lap 18, folks. We will start lap 19 on the safety car. Pretty sure of that because Mormick, Wilfred and Shamrock all have a long way to catch up. Everybody else up to Blue Gunner is now behind the safety car. Major Jam, Why Not See and Mailman. Major Jam now winning this race on time. And Why Not See might decide to give this up, or will he? Is team orders in effect here? Why Not did say he wants to help. He did want to help Major Jam. Whoa, that's against the rules. Why Not See pressuring the hell out of Mailman. Intimidation tactics from Why Not See, all up in Mailman's business as they come down towards Blanchiment. Oh, it's the only thing now. Lewis Hamilton, no penalties obviously, but Blue Gunner, Wilfred Boney, Shamrock and Mick all have penalties. That is the thing that will hamper them from the back on those first sides. We are on lap 19, folks. We are on lap 19 and we are going to go around with the safety car one more time at least. It looks like we're all caught up all the way to Mormick, who is making his way down through sector 2. He's a long way back on those softs. He needs to catch up pretty quick. Blue Gunner. What is going on with Hamilton and Blue Gunner? Oh, Hamilton taking a sneaky one under a safety car. Ooh. Or was it? No, I think Blue Gunner was there. Mormick now. He's going to catch up pretty quick now because he's a lot faster coming around. Oh, don't do that. Where is Shamrock? Oh, he's not too far back now. They're all coming up through down to the Camel Straight and through Lacombe. So he will catch up a lot quicker now. He'll be down this Camel straight and he'll be all over the back of him for the remainder of this. It's just that he needs to get there quicker. He needs to get there because we don't want to go another lap. We're going to have lap 20, 21 and 22 on those nice tyres. That has helped the soft runners, folks. That has helped the soft runners. Mormick only 19 seconds back now. Will we get it? I think we're going to be going. I think the guys know we're going to be going. Because he's catching up really, really quick. He's just so close. Under 5 seconds now. He may be just too late. No, have we got notification? Looks like we're going to go. And Mormick's gone, or sorry, Mailman, is he gone? He kind of went. He's not letting those other guys warm up their fire. Whoa! And is he gone? Oh, we're not. We're going again. Oh my, one more lap. So we will have 2 laps to the end of this race. Supreme Boyles crash out, getting a 4-lap safety car on there. So we will definitely be in the next lap, that's for sure. Blue Gunner Lewis Hamilton at it again. Oy, oy, oy. There we go, folks. Burning some of that fuel off. So Major Jam, Budge, if he gets a good start, he can challenge him right off the start here, but he is on the slightly older mediums, and Chameleon then on the faster softs behind him, and he may be alright in this race because there's only 2 laps to go, and he still has soft tyre to burn because he's done a lot of laps under safety car on those tyres. So, all good to go. We are going to be going after this. Oof. This is going to be an oof moment. Budge may just wait and stick right in the back of the gearbox of Major Jam. And I have to say, I think Budge is going to be second, so it's going to be damage limitation here for him. He's at least favourite for a podium, but Major Jam favourite now to win this race. Penalties are a killer. So Mailman is going to have an absolute storming 2 laps to get 3 seconds ahead of a few people. But other than that, let's see what happens. And I figure we're going to get the notification now any moment that safety car is in. Chameleon. Lewis Hamilton on the 2-lap roll starts. I think Blue Gunner will be alright trying to get beyond Lewis Hamilton. There we go, safety car in this lap as Mayo Man backed them up. When will he go? When will he go? When will he go? Backing them all the way up. We watch down, the safety car comes down and around, and the safety car has gone through Blanchimont and it's down towards the detection zone for the first DRS straight. Now it is gone in to the pits, and I think it's good to go if they are willing to go now. But he's still backing them up, still a bit of a weavy weave going on. But he's doing these weaves fast, and he is. Why not? See, is all over him. Oh, look at that! Oh, and he's nearly doing his own, and he's gone. He's gone. And he's gone away well. Major Jam not doing well at all. Budge is now all over the back of him. And Chameleon likewise all over the back of Budge. But there will be no DRS. Oh damn, there will be no DRS. There's not enough laps left. Oh my, we are on lap 21. And Welch, the penultimate lap in this race, Welch Wizard is a 3-second time penalty. And we have Why Not See. Oh my. Oh, and Kaiser Gunner's round. Or losing his space to Lewis Hamilton, I beg your pardon. Lewis Hamilton on the tear now. He's going to get a position from Welch Wizard for penalties. Oh my. Major Jam now pulling out ahead of Budge Boy. He is nearly out of that 1 second mark. And not that it matters all that much. But Budge needs to stay within 3 seconds of Why Not See and Mailman as they come round and down through Puan. Oh, this is juicy. Major Jam. Oh my. Will they get 3 seconds out? Budge wants to stay within that 3 seconds, and he's just, I mean he is just inside that. Both of his rivals currently are now on a podium. Oh, this is not good for Budge, but he will jump Why Not See as it stands now. And we have a sector 2 round. We have Wilfred Boney taking over Lewis Hamilton. Blue Gunner all the way up to 7th there, taking over Lewis Hamilton and Wilfred Boney. And we are coming around onto the final lap of this race. And Mailman hasn't gotten enough yet. Mailman has not got enough yet. We're on the final lap and there is no DRS. So we're going to rely on absolute talent, and Budge right now, as it stands, is there. Why Not See all over the back of Mailman, looking, nearly loses there, and he gets an excellent exit out. Is he going to challenge Mailman? This could be doing, Budge the biggest favour. And Why Not See it? That's a race for position, because Why Not See has a 3 second penalty, but so does Mailman. And Why Not See now leading this race. Oh, this is crazy. Budge is now up to 2nd on average as this goes. Chameleon all over the back. He is close as well. Let's see who is within range. Okay, so within range of the leader is Angry Chameleon as well. So Mailman and Why Not now dropping below Chameleon, so long as he can stay in there within the 3 seconds. Oh, this is huge. Budge looking 2nd. Major Jam looking for winning number. What is it? 4, I think, on the season. And another win from a pole position. He is the man to do that 3 times. Only man to do it multiple times. Crazy. Oh my God. Budge 1 second to spare as he comes down. He's not going to be lifting too heavy now. He's probably not going to challenge Major Jam, but it is damage limitation because he will jump Mailman and Major Jam to go, Why Not See, and we will follow Mailman around, and that's not good. Major, oh no! What the hell? I think Why Not See tried to give up position there and lost more than he needed to. There's Chameleon. So there we go, as we said, folks. Mailman, Why Not See, Mailman and Why Not See dropping below Chameleon. So we have a Major Jam, Budge, an Angry Chameleon podium. Absolutely fantastic stuff. That is the race for week 19 in Belgium, season 3 for Wheel to Wheel. Folks, woo! Lewis Hamilton driver of the day? Probably. Probably. But folks, we will run through the order and we will then call it a night. I hope you enjoyed the broadcast tonight. We did do something a little different. I hope it worked out and you liked it. We will try to do that again next week if we can get the footage. So, Major Jam in first position, doing another pole win, followed by Budge, Angry Chameleon, Mailman, and Why Not See. Mailman has fastest lap, it is noted. So he will get the extra point there, but Budge will extend his lead over Mailman, but not Major Jam. But Major Jam only loses he only loses 7 points to Major Jam. So we have, as I say, Mailman, Why Not See, Lewis Hamilton up to 6th, Wilford Pony in 7th, Blue Gunner in 8th, Shamrock in 9th, Welsh Wizard in 10th, Mormick in 11th, with just outside the point, Kaiser Gunner in 12th, Supreme Bio in 13th, Bunsey in 14th, and Latifi out early in this race in 15th. The three guys, Supreme, Bunsey and Latifi, all DNFing in this race. That is Wheel to Wheel Week 19. Folks, it has been an absolute pleasure, and if you like what you saw, give us a comment, give us a like, give us a share, tell me you're there, and if you have any questions for the drivers, get them into me, we will put them to them and we will bring them back to you the next week. Thank you so much for joining me, folks. We are calling an end to this stream.